It's time. Hey everybody, Cameron from Saving Throw Studios here, and apologize for my voice. I've been sick last couple of days, and I've been very patient waiting for it to come back because while I was sick, we got the prototype for Redline Tactical Combat in the mail, and I want to do an unboxing video with the fans here and crack this bad boy open and get like the first look for me and for you at the same time. You can tell I'm excited here. A little sick, a little excited to see what we got, see what Redline looks like, and this is very close to the final version. If this is good to go, this is probably going to be exactly what Redline Tactical Card Combat is going to look like. So let's get this opened up here and check this out. I'm nervous, but also super excited. So I got the box open. I have not unboxed it yet. A couple things that I was told about here. So if you weren't aware, in China, where we had it manufactured, in the middle of February, they have what's called Chinese New Year. And in Chinese New Year, they basically shut down for about 3 weeks. Got a nice brick of cards right here. And so this was shipped out right before the Chinese New Year hit. And talking to my manufacturer, in order to squeeze this out, like this is the box here, super bubble wrapped. They did have to do a few alterations between this and the final product to get it out in time. So there's some things I'm aware of. Let's just get this open here first. Oh, a lot of bubble wrap. That is not too bad. That is super cool. It is a real Redline box. A little bit small. I mean, the core set really is only, of course that's got everything you need. We'll see here, but and to fit all that goodness in this little box here. Got the back as you can see it. We'll open this up here. That's pretty cool. I like that. That turned out pretty good. A couple of changes is that the cards here, they had to cut them all by hand. So as we'll see here, these cards are all squared, and they had to use a different kind of paper. The final Redline cards are going to be blue core and rounded. Basically, and this is on purpose, we designed them to be the exact same feel, dimensions, look as a Magic card. So if you got old Magic card sleeves, Redline cards will fit in there totally fine, and it will bend and feel just like a Magic card. Again, same dimensions, same card stock. These prototypes here, though, are as you can see here, a little square on the cut because these were cut by hand to get out in time. And the paper quality is, I think they said this is black core, where Magic and, well, a lot of playing cards, they use what's called blue core. And I can kind of feel that already here. These are maybe a little, how do I describe it? Harder? Stiffer, maybe that's because of the square cut. But anyway, so these are just to see that the print looks right, the cards are good, graphics are fine. But again, the final ones will be cut with rounded corners, blue core paper, and look and feel just like a Magic card. But anyway, so we got our stack of cards here, supply drop. While the colors look pretty good. They pop quite a bit. That's nice. Before this, we've been using proxies. We've just been printing off a printer, and the colors don't always show very well on those. pair hanger, supply drop. This looks like the Crimson Pact of Mars deck. Here's one backwards. So, going through a deck of cards, 60 card deck for the Crimson Pact of Mars. These are all up and down, left and right. But the colors here really, wow. Like I said, these are really nice prints. You can see all the detail in the frames. The text is easy to read. The icons pop at the bottom. There's the heroic Claymore Katyusha, special heroic Efreet. I think that's Valya Sarova's special ride. We added in there some equipment. Okay, so this looks like this is the Crimson Pact of Mars deck here. There's the back of the cards, all pretty much the same. Again, these are hand cuts. There might be some inconsistencies. But there's your 60 card CPM deck right there. These are your, these are mixed up a little bit here. Critical hit cards. So in combat, you can do critical hits to opponents. And so they got their own special frames. I think it's a 15 or 16 card deck. You'll get with the core set, you only need one critical hit deck per game. Both players can share this basically. So there's that. They have their own special frame or card back, so they stand out a little bit. Critical hit, very cool. These are all nasty effects that will happen in combat, so that's a special deck right here. All right, and my video stopped recording after I finished, so I have to jump back here and redo this all over again. So apologies, I've done some of this already, but we left off with the critical hit deck. So let's go into missions. So here are all the mission cards. You get 20 mission cards in the core set. Same thing. These colors look great, frames look great. And the way these work is you put these in the middle of the table. Redline actually has a map, unlike a lot of other card games. The battlefield's a real place. So you would put your mission deck here in the middle, and then you flip over the top 5. You can tell these are shuffled here really well. And then this creates the map that you are fighting over to try and win the game. If you can control all 5 mission cards, you win the game. Getting control of missions will grant you special bonuses and abilities as well. So kind of think of it as like a card game version maybe of King of the Hill. That's kind of how Redline works. And then what's great is because it's random, each game is different, and you get different maps to play on, and that will change your strategy. Oh, again, here, shuffle really well. That's not a bad shuffle. Okay, and so each game is different because you'll always be playing on a different map, which is a really unique and cool aspect of the game. We put a lot of work into this, and this is really, really what makes Redline a lot of fun to play here. It's all about the missions and maneuvers and flanking and outthinking your opponent here. So your mission card deck comes in the core set. Everything you need right there. It's got its own card back, as you can see. So that's that. And then we have the UNE deck, 60 cards, United Nations of Earth. They focus more on precision and battlefield control. So there are Efreets, you're able to do things like, re-roll dice. They're a little more accurate when they fire. Oh, you belong in the Crimson Pact of Mars. Get out of here. Their Efreets might be a little faster, but a little bit lighter. A little harder to hit, but they don't get hit very well. 60 card deck for UNE. Again, everything you need for 2 players to start playing right away comes in the core set. What's awesome about the pre-release version of the core set, which if you backed us on Kickstarter, if you go and order right now on redlinegame.com, you'll get a pre-release set, is it comes with 12 card upgrade pack. So these are special cards, not part of the regular core decks, UNE or CPM. And you can use these right away to customize extra weapons, pilots, resources, afrits, like a midget here, that you can use to kind of build your own deck right away. Redline is an expandable card game, and as we add extra expansions, you can do more fine tuning and stuff. But right now we're just getting started, but players do want to have that ability to customize. And so the upgrade pack is a free 12 pack of cards you can't get anywhere else, right? What I mean is we will reprint these cards in later sets, right? So you'll be able to get chances down the road to get more copies of these cards. But each time we do, it'll have different art. This art is only coming with the upgrade pack. So this will show people you were here at Redline from day one. Highly collectible. Once our pre-release sets are gone, so are these cards. So they're limited to about 500, I think is what we had. And that's it. So you can get these cards later, but they will have different art. And when we'll be reprinting these, I have no idea. So get your hands on some new cards first, and some collectible versions with special art. So this is a free 12 card upgrade pack. Again, like I said, comes in every core set box, free with Redline. All right, so I already opened the box up on the other video that didn't record. So the saran wrap is already gone, but this box here is a really nice looking box. And as you can see, it's got like the clamshell. Open it up. And not a bad box here. You get a full color instruction booklet. It's a prototype. You might have to change the orientation here a little bit, but you get a, like I said, instruction booklet with rules on how to play, breakdown, everything you need. And the rules are also available on the website, redlinegame.com. But you can take this with you, read it, share it with friends, teach them how to play. Handy little resource to have while you're playing the game. It's got a whole glossary in the back as well of terms and stuff like that. So redlinegame.com. We'll fix this. It's a prototype, but looks pretty good right there. Tokens, you get tokens in the core set to play. You can see I popped some of these out from before. But you got your damage tokens right here. Let me just pop these last ones out. The damage tokens are reversible. All the tokens are reversible, so they're extra use. So as your freak takes damage in combat, you'll put damage tokens on here, 1, 2, 3. And when you get to 5, instead of just piling on more, you can just flip it over to show 5 damage and take the rest off to save space. So very cool right there, okay? And you also have capture counters. So when you capture a mission in Redline, to show you have ownership, you put your faction marker on there. So you control it with CPM controls it now, Crimson Pact of Mars. Let's say the UNE takes it over later turn. You can just flip it over right there. So again, dual use on the tokens, save you some space, and get more use out of that. So you get all the tokens you need for a 2-player game right there. You also get dice. Let me get these out of the box. You can see all the tokens that fell out right there on the bottom. So you get 2 D12s. These are your attack dice. You get 1 for each player, so you don't have to share. Very nice in the core set. Recon is a secondary resource. And the blue dice here, keep track of that. 1 for each player. And then you have capture dice. Sometimes you need multiples. And so we got extras here Again, each player gets their own sets. I guess maybe we could, I don't know, have these, whatever. Don't need to share these. So each player has their own set of red capture dice. Again, this is prototype, rushed out before Chinese New Year, so these don't really match, but the final versions, of course, will, and so don't worry about that, okay? Last thing you get in the core set are dials. Now, this is one last thing they had to change to get ready to ship before Chinese New Year. Manufacturer told me they couldn't find the right connectors, and so it looks like they just found some hardware at the local hardware store and screwed these together with some kind of spring. This is not how the final ones will look like. The final ones will have just little plastic connectors. If you've played like X-Wing miniatures before, look just like that. But in Redline, combat is simultaneous. And so at the same time, players, when they're planning missions, you got to choose where you're going to send your Efreets. So in secret, you set a number on the dial. Each mission on the line has a number, position 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So depending on where you want your Efreets to go, so you want to attack mission 2, set your dial to mission 2, sorry, okay? Flip it over. They'll do the same on their side. Say they want to go to attack mission 3, okay? And then when it's done, both players flip dials over same time, and you carry out your missions that way. So you get a total of 10 dials, 5 for each player. Again, everything you need for a 2-player game comes in the core set box. 5 right there, and 5 right there. So that all comes in there. That's pretty much it. Like I said, 2 60-card decks, 1 20-card mission deck, and I think 1 16-card critical hit deck. Tokens, dials, dice, instructions, everything you need. Get your game of Redline going on right now, man. I like that box. So that's it. Super cool. Thanks again so much to the Redline community, all of our backers, the supporters, and pledgers. You know, we worked hard to make the game, but the physical wouldn't exist without you and your support of us. So we made the game, but you guys all helped out to make this. And super appreciative, super happy. This looks great. A couple tweaks we'll make, but super happy with how this turns out. And the final product is not that far away. We're pretty close to the go-ahead here after a couple tweaks. So again, thanks so much for watching the unboxing video. Share, like, show it to your friends. Make sure you visit redlinegame.com. There you go, find out some more information. You can still order the core set here on the main website. If you missed the Kickstarter, don't worry. You can still get your copy here, get your free upgrade pack of cards. redlinegame.com, check us out. And again, thanks again so much for all the support and help to get us this far. This is just the beginning, guys, and we got a lot of cool stuff in store, a lot sooner than maybe you might think. So thanks for watching this unboxing video, and stay tuned. The best is yet to come. Thanks so much.